Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are going to solve a volume problem with missing sides. Yesterday we talked about volume, and most of y'all were like, man, that's so easy. So I thought we'd practice one, since it is so easy. Find the missing side of this rectangular prism. They give us the volume. They give us the length. They give us the width. And we have to figure out the height. When you have a problem that has a formula, now if I could draw the picture, I would draw the picture, but I can't draw a rectangular prism, so I'm not even going to attempt it, because then you guys will laugh at me and I will cry.
Teachers, pardon the interruption. Our start time for photography is going to have to be pushed back 30 minutes due to inclement weather and traveling. So, if you could just be flexible, I will contact your classrooms as soon as we are ready for you. Thank you.
That's flexible there. All right, so we always start by writing down the formula. Length times width times height. Length times width times height. So I'm certain every single one of you did that. I know you did, because I asked you to do that every time you have a formula problem. Then we replace. We have 4 variables in here: the v, the l, the w, the h. We replace the variables that we know that they equal. So I know the v for volume equals 60. So 60 equals, I know the length is 5 times, and remember I've told you that dot is a multiplication sign. 5 times, I know the width, which is 3 times the height. I know 3 of those 4. Most of the time, until you get to a little bit older math, you're going to be told 3 of the 4. You're going to be told all but 1 of the values in your formula. So now we go through, and I still know 60 equals 15 times something. Now what I can do, the opposite of multiplying something by 15 is dividing. I could divide 15 into 60, or I could use my brain to figure out 15 times what equals 60, or I could ask my neighbor Amara what 15 times what equals 60. Or I could think about making cookies. If I made Mr. McMurdo, how many batches of cookies, if there were 15 in each batch, how many batches would I have to make to get him 60 cookies? Because he's my favorite teacher ever. And I'm a professional cookie maker, so I should probably make my favorite teacher ever some cookies. I'm just saying. And so I know that 60 equals, what is 15 times what? Equals, the height is 15 times what? Amara? 15 times what
3.
equals 3?
No.
What? 15 times
4.
what? Huh? 4.
4.
So that tells us our height equals 4 inches. Our height equals 4 inches. So always start with the formula, replace the variables that you know, and then you can slowly work through the problem and you can figure it out. It's not that difficult. It's just not multiply the length times the width times the height. It's kind of doing a little bit of math other than that. Boom! Zakalaka, peace out. God bless, love you. Do something kind, save the bees. Be kind today.